Mr. Tyler and Mr. Jenkins.
Frank. Over here, please. Your name, please.
Marie Ellis.
You may not like it here, miss. Sweetwater's a family town, if you get what I mean.
You better tell me something about yourself. Our marshal's mighty particular about what new folks' business is.
Well, gentlemen, I think your marshal will be a good deal more interested in my business. I wait a long time to meet him again. I'll be out in the street when he's ready.
You must be out of your head. The marshal here is Tom Carey.
Was a mite too sure of yourself, Paladin. Still a split eyelash faster. Always was, always will be. You know, I was beginning to think you was dead.
Well, I wondered the same about you. Army let the scouts go, you just dropped out of sight.
Well, the buffalo all gone, the Plains tribes breaking up. Just didn't seem to be no place for me.
Well, Tom, the newspapers made a big show out of your return. Legend from the past offers to clean up Sweetwater, they said.
They thought I was too old. Well, I showed them.
Tyler, rustle on over here.
It's a fine piece of shooting, Marshal. So fast I couldn't see a hand move.
Pass the word. Mr. Paladin will be my guest as long as he cares to stay.
Yes, sir, Mr. Carey. You'll see that he's treated right. That's the female who got off the same stage.
Tom, that is Marie Ellis. I understand she bought the Gold Lily Saloon from a man in Abilene.
Bill Houghton didn't tell you he was going to sell his place to a woman? No wonder he didn't come back.
I'll look in on her later. Got to be careful things don't slide back like they was before I came here. Come on. I'll show you a town that's run like a town ought to be run. Sickness your boy's got is plain laziness. I'll expect to see him in school tomorrow. See how it works? A boy dodging school could lead to all sorts of things. My system's to fix problems before they start.
Tom, you don't think it was the mother's province to say whether or not the boy was sick?
You don't understand. I only step in when folks decide wrong. Now, you take Harry Brawley there. He's got more grazing land than he can use, but no. Never occurs to him to help out his neighbor.
I got plans for that land. It ain't your job to mess in my private affairs.
It's the marshal's job to stop trouble, ain't it? You give Joe Elkins any trouble when he starts fencing tomorrow, and I'll do my job. He Him and his missus are giving me more bother than any 10 families. It's funny. Me, who never lived in a town in his life before, and the minute I walked in, I could see what was missing. Like skinning a buffalo. There's a right way and a wrong way. Folks just need someone to show them the right way. Yes, sir. Trouble can start even in little things. Like overcharging 3 cents on a pound of flour.
Well, Mr. Carey's always fair. Life's a lot simpler since he came.
Well, Tom, it's hardly a new system. Now, aside from the fact that the law is very clear and specific as to what a lawman can and cannot do.
Mr. Paladin's a great reader of books. You know, give him half a chance and, well, he can go on for hours with all the fancy ideas he's come across.
Well, Tom, I've had a long, hard day. I'll check into my hotel. Maybe we can talk later. Excuse me.
You can tell Marshal Carey. The bar is open, gentlemen. The first drink is courtesy of the new management.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Mr. Carey doesn't allow any drinks to be sold until 7 o'clock. Then only 3 to a customer.
I can't make a living that way. It won't even pay expenses.
That's why Houghton sold you the place so cheap. Bartender, I'd like a brandy, if you have it.
Ooh, Marie. Brandy's made to be sipped slowly. Enjoy it. Try to cure your troubles with it.
Have you known him for a long time?
Mm-hmm. When I was a young cavalry lieutenant, my first command, he was our scout. I guess he was just about the best friend I ever had.
Is he really faster than you?
He says so.
Well, men change, Paladin. And when they do, it can be awful dangerous if your feelings about them don't change, too. Take it from someone who found that out the hard way.
Well, look at all the yellow bellies. Just waiting around for permission to breathe. Harry Brawley makes up his own mind, honey. I've already had one. You could just serve me up another.
Bring the man a bottle. Maybe what he's got will be catching. Now, that is the bottle there, friend. I'm the manager.
You can set me up, too. Maybe it's high time some folks around here started do...
The lady'll obey any proper voted laws, Carrie. Anything else she figures is just one man's opinion.
Well, being as I got an old friend in town tonight, Mr. Tyler, I reckon it's close enough to 7 o'clock for folks to have a drink.
Let's have another bottle down here, Nick.
Sort of slithers. Like a mountain cat when she moves. Wild-like. That's the kind that makes the most trouble.
Tom, I didn't realize you were such an expert in the field.
Well, a man don't have to be a swimmer to recognize a poisoned water hole. Now, listen. You didn't see what it was when I came here. Brawley was so worried about a few acres of grazing. He couldn't raise cattle as fast as they was being stole. The bank was closed. Murphy, the storekeeper, had both his boys shot down the street. And the one thing that changed all that was a set of rules folks could depend on.
Your rules.
Now look around, you man. No loafing, no thieving. Well, ain't that better than folks getting themselves all mixed up with their own ideas?
I'd like to think you're joking.
The two things that made all the trouble here before was that. And that.
Add another one down here.
How about it? When I wrecked Houghton's business here, I thought I was finally rid of both of them. Now they're both back.
Tom, you sure that's why you can't keep your eyes off her?
I'm trying to do my job. I saw the kind of woman she was the minute I saw her walk down the street.
Tom, this is an area about which you know absolutely nothing. Now, if you try and master it at your age, you're going to make a fool of yourself.
Well, let's just see how much I do know about it, huh? I'd like a word with the lady, gentlemen. Just struck me, ma'am. You didn't say where you came from.
Abilene.
Oh. Well, lots of us here know Abilene real well. What part of town?
Out of town a bit.
Sort of the edge of town?
All right, Tom, that's enough. You don't have to answer any more questions.
I'd hate to have words with an old friend.
Keep out of it, please, Mr. Paladin. I'll have to handle it myself sooner or later. Now, I want to make something clear, right here and now. I scraped and I saved till I had me $1,200. And there is no one here who'll ever know what it cost me to get it. I spent 12 cents on a bar of lye soap, and I scrubbed till my skin was raw. And $20 for a new dress, and the rest I gave to a man to buy this place here. A saloon, because I'd had a lot of time to see how they was run. And I figured I could run me one too. And be a lady at the same time.
All right, that's enough. You don't have to tell him anything more. If he doesn't understand now, he never will.
Do you understand? I would rather die than go back to where I started. You see, I'm betting my life that I can run a decent business and still be the kind of woman...
Listen to Paladin, lady. You stood up to him better than any man here. Don't spoil it by begging him.
As usual, Mr. Brawley's out of step with everybody.
Not everybody, Tom. Now, I don't want you to bother her again.
You're asking me, of course.
I'll start with that. I'm asking you not to bother this girl again.
And if asking me to turn from what I figure is right costs us about the last drop of friendship we got.
That's a stiff price. But if you force me to it, I'll pay it.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna bring my missus down tomorrow to meet you, Miss Ellis. She'll like you a lot, or she ain't the kind of woman I think I married.
From what I've seen in Mrs. Brawley, they have a lot in common. Real common.
Enough to make him unpin his badge. He ought to be hung.
Plenty of us would have tried to stop him. But it all happened so gradual.
You knew, mister. Every one of you knew. First thing you gave up was a piece of your backbone. You didn't feel it. You should have known something was wrong when you tried to walk, and all you could do was crawl. Now, at the risk of being trampled to death in the brave rush to sign, who do I offer this thing to first?
Go ahead and sign it, Mort. I'll sign after you.
Carey.
Ed and I'll get the rest of the signatures tomorrow.
Miss Ellis?
I'm sorry, but I've turned in for the night.
I want to talk to you. I've been thinking that maybe it could be that well, ain't been exactly fair. Maybe we could kind of talk about it.
I'd be happy to talk about it tomorrow.
You're mighty pretty, ma'am. Too pretty to be bad, I mean. I tried sleeping, but I kept tossing and thinking how all young animals is pretty wild. Well, that's their way. And how they sort of need someone to guide them. All you need is a little help. And I think, well, maybe I ain't had the practice at this fancy talk like some, but maybe I seem a little old. But please.
I'm just not interested. Can't you understand that?
Well, you said yourself that everything you got is staked on your one chance here. Now, suppose it, instead of going it alone, it was you and me sort of together. Understand? Well, you said you always wanted to be a lady. Well, folks in this town will do anything I tell them. Now suppose I I figure out that there wasn't anything that was too good for you.
He won't let you leave. Not now. Not alive. Don't you know that?
We'll leave in the morning. I'll take you over to the county seat till this is over.
He's got 8 more signatures. Are you sure that'll be enough?
Where's Miss Ellis? I thought you were bringing her baggage.
The marshal's in there with her. You wouldn't believe it if you didn't see it. He's laughing and having himself a drink or two.
Driver. The 2 of us going out. You mind waiting?
Ain't no rush. Marshal says this stage don't leave till he gives the word.
We'll get you a horse. You can get away while she's got him busy in there.
Miss Ellis. The stage is waiting.
Well, I changed my mind. You just ran on alone. And you said he could go. We made an agreement. Well, will you please leave here? We don't want you around.
It's a very nice try, Miss Ellis. But it's a bad gamble.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Then I reckon you won't mind if I kill him. After all, he has it coming. Turning against me like he did. Laughing at me when I came calling last night. I always let you draw first. Whenever you're ready, Paladin.
Paladin! Paladin! One more step and I'll kill you!
You old fool! Can't you see he's trying to save your life? Why do you think I was hugging and kissing you? Did you really think I wanted to hold a stupid old man like you? I never killed a man before.
I could always beat him. I let him think he was faster because it pleased him. Go ahead, driver. Miss Ellis won't be leaving after all. And I'll be staying on to make some arrangements for an old friend of mine.
now. One for you. One for you. One for you. And 2 for Mother. Paladin.
I got your telegram.
Essentially, you haven't changed. A little older.
Well, age, Doctor, is the price of living.
Everything ages. Nothing really changes. Sour mash from Kentucky. It doesn't erase the memories, but it does blur their image a little.
She must have been quite a woman.
Not a woman, Paladin. The woman. You didn't know Aurora, did you?
No.
Would you believe it? A few days ago, I held a man's life in these hands. I had to leave the bullet where it was, but the man's still alive, for a while at least.
Well, Doctor, those hands saved my life one time. And that is why I'm here.
How long ago was that war, Paladin? 1,000 years? For a little while, my hands had their old skill. Well, I'll make it short. I settled here because Aurora lived here. She married somebody else. Afterwards, all those years, I tended the bruises he put on her. He was the sheriff here. Caleb Tully.
Past tense?
She died 2 years ago. He died last week. They had a son, Johnny. Almost 18 now. You see those mountains? He's up there hunting the man accused of killing his father.
You want me to bring the boy back?
Caleb Tully was a brutal man. Took life without compunction. He brutalized his wife and had a good start on his son. I want that son saved, Paladin. For whatever of her is in him.
Now drop it. It's a rare trick, boy. Well, what you gonna do with me?
First of all, who are you and why the fireworks?
You was following me, wasn't you? Name's Cardiff. Noah Cardiff.
Well, I was trailing a boy.
And so? Altitude. Him.
You Johnny Telly?
What are you? One of that old buzzard's flock?
Old Eagle sound more like it. Seems I trapped you so easy.
Now, if you are Johnny Telly, I'm here to take you home alive.
Yeah, I'm Johnny Tully. Uncle Moody sent you?
He did?
And he must have sent you after him, too. Because he's a murderer.
He said you were trailing a man who was accused of murder.
Yeah, I had plenty of reason to kill old Caleb Tully, but I didn't have that pleasure.
You lying killer!
He's like his pa. He's all temper. Only old Caleb would prefer to have you tied up when he whopped you or shot you.
Well, now. How long you been walking around with this?
Yeah, a few days.
I held a man's life in these two hands. Who shot you, Cardiff?
Man with a badge.
Yeah, well, you listen to me. I'm wearing that badge now. You see that? And believe me, one way or another, I'm gonna see that you get what you got coming.
Johnny, what's your authority for wearing that badge?
The authority of taking it off my dead pa's shirt.
Now, I don't know whether this man's guilty or not. That's a matter for a court of law to decide.
Well, look I thought you hired out to help me.
Only to take you home. We've got a 2-day trip. Now you get the horses.
Hey, you couldn't just let an old man have his gun, let him go on his way, mind his own business.
You worried about your conscience overtaking you?
Having the likes of you and him overtake me sure ain't reassuring. What's the matter? Is this fire good enough for you?
I'm still worried about that conscience of yours.
You hear something?
Well, now, Cardiff, just who do you expect?
Business associates.
You have something of theirs?
Of course not. Hey, maybe we ought to move out. This place kind of exposed.
How many associates?
And Canute, Mule, Sam, and the Apache.
Johnny, get the horses.
Hey, Paladin, maybe I did take a little more than my share. Then we were all thieves together. It wasn't like as if we was friends or something.
Would that have made any difference?
Nope.
Oh, now. Oh.
Any sign?
No?
Hey, I'm old Tucker. Why don't you just let me slip off and hole up until you come and fetch me? I'll share half of what it took with you. Maybe $10,000.
Oh, man, when men run for their lives, all the gold that's under the moon, or all that ever was, could not of those weary souls make a single one repose.
You're saying no, huh?
They're moving slow. Can't be too far ahead. One in black. He's the dangerous one.
I got a right to ask what we're doing here?
We keep riding, he'll never live to reach town. Help him down off that horse. I'm not gonna tell you again.
You're sure mighty concerned over a killer.
I'm concerned about a human being that needs a doctor's help to stay alive.
Well, the only doctors in this town are ghost, Paladin.
I know. That's why you're gonna bring Dr. Moody here.
You mean right out alone? Well, now, what makes you think I'll bring anybody back?
Because if you don't, you'll never have a chance to see him hang and take our horses, give our trackers something to look at. Come on.
Now, you're all fair and smart. Just unfasten that gun belt. What's the matter with you?
Oh, man, I removed the temptation from that gun yesterday.
Damn you, Paladin.
Well, we've got 4 visitors. Three of them look like your kind of businessman. The other one's an Apache.
Don't talk so blame loud. You want them to hear you? What are they doing?
Looks like they're gonna camp right in the middle of the street.
Listen, Paladin. We don't need to wait for the dock. It'll be dark pretty soon.
You wouldn't make it 2 miles.
You drive a hard bargain, boy. I'll go 3/4 split on that money with you. Well, you're worse crook than me. You want it all.
Is it worth your life?
Well, I ought to have a little expense money. But you got no pity for old men.
Old man? Old buzzard?
Hey, Paladin.
Hmm.
Things are closing in on you, boy.
Old man, how long ago did you spend that money you've been tempting me with?
Why, how'd you... Say, if you're all fried brainy, sending that young'un was a mistake. He'll come a-charging back here with a passel of righteous citizens. They'll hang you right alongside of me before you know it.
Old man, the only mistake I made was not walking to that window and inviting your friends in.
Paladin! Paladin!
Doc, up here! Johnny, cover the door. Watch the stairs.
You sure do keep me busy.
He a friend of yours?
That's right.
He ain't got very good taste.
Yeah, not in patience either. I think you're gonna make it after all.
I'd leave you, Doc.
Maybe you have already.
If we'd waited to round up some help, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Way to round up some help, Johnny. This man might be dead.
He's a murderer. He killed my pa, remember?
No, Johnny. Johnny, the day this man escaped from your father, he staggered into my place wearing hand irons. He said your father had tried to shoot him in cold blood.
Did you believe that?
He wore chains. He'd just been shot in the chest. I did what I could for him. Then, your father came in. He trailed the blood. He was a crazy man. He was filled with a killing lust. Johnny, I couldn't let him take a life I had just saved.
Moody? You didn't do it, did you? He did it. You're all I have left, Uncle Moody. He did it, didn't he?
No, Johnny.
Why did you bring me way back here to tell me?
You brought me back here, Johnny, because a man was dying.
Cover me.
Get around back.
Sam, come on out.
Paladin! Come up here!
Come on.
Dead, Paladin. You know, that old man, he's probably killed 50 people, maybe more. Uncle Moody just killed one. Huh. How's it figured, Paladin?
Johnny, I don't know.
Hey, Doc, he was a good man. That's the trouble. Good always die young.
Is that it? Or is it that only the young men die good?
You were sitting there all afternoon. You haven't said a blessed word. Snug as you please, let other people spill their insides out and contribute not a single syllable of your own. And what I want to know is, have you been laughing at me? Then why not say something? Let the world know you're alive.
Well, it seems to me that you have pretty well exhausted the areas of conversation without any help.
Mister, let me ask you something. Are you married? I mean, are you wedded to a lovely creature who treasures you above all earthly things? No, then I pity you. From the bottom of my heart, I pity you. No offense, of course.
Hey, Colonel. Hey, Colonel Lacey, sir.
Oh.
Why don't you get up and hightail it for home, hmm? The rain will sober you up. Hmm? 2 days you've been here now, drinking and talking about your devoted wife that you ain't seen for more than a year. You ain't afraid of what you might find, are you, Colonel, sir? Hmm? You ain't hanging around here because you're afraid you might embarrass that devoted wife by busting in without a word of caution, are you, Colonel? Hmm?
Shut that mouth! Where are you? You hear me?
I was just ribbing him. Any man that gets that riled, who is worrying.
Who is he?
Colonel Oliver Lacey. Used to be a regular here before he married and bought himself a ranch near Redwood City.
Well, the colonel is a very unmovable man.
He's unmovable in forgiving a man besting him, too.
Somebody hit me? Who hit me? You hit me?
Well, Colonel, you were in the midst of telling me how unlucky I am not to have a faithful woman of my own, and I didn't want you to get sidetracked.
Oh. Well, that's right. I'm a lucky man. I'm a very lucky man. Cripple anybody says I...
A woman of valor who can find, for her price is far above rubies, Proverbs.
Well, you can say that again.
Oh.
Barkeep. You know my Penelope? It'd been over a year since the last time I saw my Penelope. There's no other woman born of man you can leave alone that length of time and her husband not even give her a day's work.
Well, I hope she appreciates the compliment.
Appreciates? But I went to Mexico to find a fortune. Provide her with all the comforts a handsome woman like that is entitled.
Well, it seems to me a woman is entitled to her husband's company also.
Now, what would you know about how to treat a woman? And in Mexico, many's the night I sat there, lonesome, just thinking about my Penelope waiting for me. True and straight as a church tower. He's above all form of earthly temptations.
Does she know you're coming home?
What?
Does Penelope know you're coming home?
A good woman doesn't have to know where a man is every minute. Yeah, I'm gonna bust right in and surprise her.
You mean she doesn't even know whether you're alive or not?
Makes no odds to Penelope.
To Penelope.
Wait a minute. Penelope. She's not like these other women you see around. They painted sinful hussies, lollygagging around the minute their man's back is turned. My Penelope is as straight as an arrow.
On the house, Colonel. One for the road.
Well, I'll leave when I'm ready to leave, not 1 minute before. Then she will be right there waiting for me.
Colonel, you are taking a lot for granted.
Are you meaning to imply anything about my wife?
To Penelope.
I haven't got anything on there.
Not in
Penelope. She...
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Paladin. You have visitor over there.
This yours, sir?
Yes, it is.
I ask a favor, not for myself, sir, for the colonel. He wrote me he was coming. Yes, sir, I can read. I've been many years in his service, and he's a good man.
What's the favor?
Well, sir, it's bad if he rides out to his ranch without the lady being warned. There'll be bloodshed sure as you're born. You understand, sir?
Well, couldn't you warn him?
Well, I'm an old man, and what life I have left is precious. Directions how to get there on the back.
Old man. Old man, where did you get this card?
From the Chinese gentleman, sir. He's most understanding.
Penelope.
Oh, Mr. Paladin. Go now, go now, go now.
Penelope. What's the matter?
Hey, boy.
Doctor.
As an understanding Chinese gentleman, what did the old man tell you about the colonel?
Oh, very sad story. When Colonel go on filibuster, lady hire straw boss.
What else?
Old man say lady, very good woman, but the straw boss is...
Oh, the straw boss and the straw widow, eh?
Very easy combination to make fire. A romantic nature of conflagration appeal to Mr. Paladin?
Well, hey, boy, I suspect that when the colonel wakes up, he will have a conflagration inside his skull that will require your skills. Good evening. I wonder if you folks could afford me a night's shelter. My horse has gone lame.
Sorry, mister, but having a stranger around at night would be upsetting to the lady of the house.
Oh, I understand that, but you do have a barn and some straw, don't you?
Get your foot out of that door.
Now, sir, I told you that my horse has gone lame. I have no intention of ruining a good animal.
Look, mister, you get going. Now. Your horse is no business of ours.
Well, perhaps if you ask your wife, she might have a little more human understanding about it.
I don't have to ask my wife. I give the orders around here.
Andrews, put that shotgun down. Go and feed and water the man's horse and get the horse doctor.
Yes, ma'am.
Do it now.
I ain't hardly begun my dinner yet.
Eating up for 3 men, you don't hardly do the work of one. Now get going.
Oh, and be careful of that horse.
Andrews may lack manners, but he does his work.
Well, I take it he is not your husband.
Andrews? Oh, now and forever, no. Amen.
I find it very hard to believe. I find it very hard indeed to believe that you had a husband who would leave such cooking and such a beautiful wife.
I had a letter from him 8 months ago. All full of brag and bluster about the city of gold he was about to stumble on. Grown man still playing at soldiering, like a green pup in a paper helmet. As if I wouldn't rather have a man around the house than all the gold under the sun.
Well, he must have had a very good reason.
He thought so. Heard somewhere about an Aztec temple full of gold. Decided for himself that was just what I had always wanted. Gold. You've seen Oliver?
Yes.
When's he coming home?
Tomorrow, I believe.
Well, that's good. There's plenty of work waiting.
Is that all you've got to say?
What do you expect me to do? Fall on my knees and weep?
Well, you do want him back.
Well, after all these months, every day some man skulking around, I finally hired Andrews to chase him off. Then he started getting notions.
Well, you have certainly handled Andrews successfully.
I've managed. While my husband traipses through the jungles of Vera Cruz. Well,
He can stay away or come home. It's all one to me.
Penelope, sometimes these silly things a man has to do once.
Ngầu quậy bà nãy giờ.
Where am I?
You're in Mr. Paladin's room.
Huh? Oh, Paladin, dear.
Go to sleep. Don't worry. Go to sleep.
Hey. It's Paladin. Where is he?
He go see your wife. Don't worry.
My wife.
A gun. You see my gun?
Yep.
Well,
Paladin. Stay here with me. I'm thinking I don't want Oliver back.
Well, he's come a long way to find that out.
you're Colonel Lacey, ain't you?
Yes.
Who are you? Just a hired hand, Colonel. I'm sure glad you're here.
Huh? Why?
Well, sir, well, it's them two in there carrying on like they was...
Carrying on.
You haven't given me your answer yet. Oliver!
No, let him keep that gun. I don't want her running around afterwards saying I didn't kill him in a fair fight.
Oliver!
I'm gonna count to 3, Romeo.
Colonel Lacey,
You must have taken me for the world's prize fool.
You are bucking for that title.
You mean you didn't intend to add her to your collection?
Oliver!
Colonel Lacey, I can only promise you if you reach for that gun, you will be dead within the second.
One.
No, Oliver.
Can't you see your wife wants you to stay alive long enough to hear the truth?
I know the truth.
You boneheaded old fool. Paladin's here for your sake.
Well, perhaps it would be a shame to waste a woman like that on a thing like you.
Why don't you squeal for mercy? Go on. Because I want her to see just for what she'd break the heart of her wedded husband and him traveling to the ends of the earth for her sake and never looking to another woman.
What about me, a woman alone trying to run your ranch?
Woman alone? Huh. I ought to thank you for opening my eyes, Paladin.
Well, Colonel, if you believe that, the count is 2.
2.
Oliver!
Oh, never mind, Penelope. It's all right. At least now you can run off with Andrews the way he wanted you to.
Yes, just what we wanted, isn't it? And now we can.
Now, wait a minute.
Go on. Save Andrews the trouble of killing you himself.
Now, ma'am, that ain't so. Colonel, she's a lying to you.
No, it don't matter now. You can tell him the truth.
Hired hand, you said.
Yes, sir, and that's all. I didn't plan nothing like that. I don't care nothing for you.
Colonel Lacey, the man doesn't breathe who wouldn't want Penelope.
That's true.
Yes. I mean, no. Colonel, I swear she's lying to you. I can't stand the sight of her.
Now you have gone too far.
Now you better take your chance and get. Now you listen to me. You see, your wife just saved your life at the risk of her own. You need any greater proof of her devotion, you're a bigger fool than I think you are, and that would be an achievement.
World's prize fool. Never a woman born a man as true as my Penelope.
He's a very lucky man. A woman of valor, who shall find? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband trusteth her, and he has no lack of gain. She doeth him good and not evil all the days of her life.
I could have got her, you know.
Friend, you didn't even come close.
Eddie, see that this gent's horse gets taken care of. That's Mr. Adams at the poker table there. He's expecting you.
So I can find Mr. Adams here?
Here. Over here. Well, you didn't waste any time getting acquainted with him. That man you bumped into. You could have earned your $1,000 right there.
And I'm telling you, I'll do the same job for half that.
I pay top money for top men.
Mr. Adams, your letter identified you as a district prosecutor who was unable to obtain certain evidence.
That's right. I'll spell it out for you. That man, Verge Beach, killed my brother. Do you know what good being district prosecutor did me? None. When Beach wants to kill a man, he simply pushes him into drawing first, and then he claims self-defense.
Mr. Adams, I do not hire out as an assassin. And it's perfectly possible to bring a gunfighter into court on charges of deliberately provoking a fight.
You don't understand, Mr. Paladin. I want Beach to know he's being cheated. The same way he cheated my brother. I want him beat before he starts. Trapped and squirming and knowing he's going to die.
Mr. Adams, you have made a serious mistake. I'm not an executioner.
You know, I'm not the only one that feels this way. The whole town feels as I do. You were our first choice. Well, maybe second choice will work just as well. One way or another.
Beach! Turn and get it.
Another murder, Beach.
Well, what are you saying? Everybody here saw Haskins with his gun already out.
No. All we saw was you draw first. Well, I reckon somebody ought to get the judge.
Won't take long, will it, Judge? Costs me money every time you shut down the barn.
Sir, this will be a legally constituted court, won't it?
Table Rock District Territorial Circuit Court. Informal but legal.
Are you aware, sir, that the murder charges against the defendant are completely fraudulent?
A believer in reason and law. I felt the same way once, until the good citizens of my home state impeached me for actually dispensing justice, logically and lawfully.
And what does His Honor believe in now?
What every honest man ultimately admits. My belly full, my skin intact.
reason and law.
You tell him the truth. You tell him what happened.
Get it in your skull. You ain't giving the orders anymore.
But you got brave, though. Only this morning it was, yes, Mr. Beach, sir.
How about a judge? Am I allowed?
If he gets too noisy.
Sit down.
That'll do, gentlemen. Opera house accommodations are not required for a penny puppet show. Sheriff, call the court to session.
All right, folks. Everybody shut up and grab a seat.
You staying for the proceedings, sir?
Yes, sir, I'm staying.
Now, this is a legal court under the laws of Arizona Territory. There'll be no drinking or dancing allowed until we're finished.
It seems our able district prosecutor has snared a sinner. Let's hear the charges.
We're charging Verge Beach with murder in the first degree, Your Honor. He drew down on Elmo Haskins and killed him in cold blood.
You're a liar. Is that your defense, Beach?
My defense is Haskins had a gun out pointing at my back.
So that's always been your claim, hasn't it, Beach? What about Pete Jarrett, Tom Miller, the Lacey kid, Mr. Adams' brother?
Those were fair fights.
Killing my brother was no fair fight, Beach. Ridiculing him, insulting him, driving him into it.
You can call any witnesses who may feel impelled to testify on your behalf, Mr. Beach.
You know blasted well there isn't anyone here who's going to take my side.
And call your first witness, prosecutor.
If it please the court, may I call your attention to the fact that defense has no counsel?
$25 fine for interrupting the proceedings.
Well, now, may I also call attention to the laws of this territory which provide that any citizen being tried for a capital offense is entitled to defense counsel. Defense counsel of his own choosing, or he's entitled to have the court appoint the best available defense counsel.
Sheriff, take this man into custody.
Your Honor, I think you should tell all of these people present that under the rules of Giske versus Territory, the absence of defense counsel not only jeopardizes the legality of these entire proceedings, but it makes every person in this room liable to prosecution.
That is correct, Your Honor. I don't mind doing it legally.
You're a fool, Adams.
Well, I think, sir, that Mr. Adams means he doesn't care how we do it as long as Mr. Beach hangs.
Throw him out of here. Order! Order in the court! Order!
Charge, countercharge, lie, cheat, kill, bury. I wonder how many of us appreciate the sheer brilliance of our philosophical and legal systems that enable a man to be anything from angel to devil.
And with the slightest bit of cleverness, be able to avoid the responsibilities, the pitfalls, the negative aspects of both.
I admire your perceptiveness and wit, Mr. Paladin. But don't doubt for one moment that this public servant is going to give those fine, upstanding, vengeful voters out there exactly what they want.
Perhaps, since Mr. Paladin is such an expert on law, he'd be willing to act for the defense, Your Honor.
Has it occurred to you that he may even have been waiting for you to suggest that?
I accept.
Well now, agreeing that Mr. Beach is entitled to the best available and seeing how you are the only available, we've complied with the law. Call your first witness, prosecutor.
Sir, Your Honor, the defense moves for a change of venue.
Denied.
Then, sir, the defense requests a delay in the proceedings.
Denied.
Your Honor, the defense requests a short recess.
Denied. I did warn you, sir. Call your first witness, prosecutor.
The prosecution calls Sheriff Matthew Tyler.
Your Honor, I believe the sheriff might find that chair slightly less comfortable if we complied with the territory statutes requiring witness oaths.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Proceed.
Just what's in this for you, gunfighter?
Well, Mr. Beach, some people might call it justice.
You and your words don't make any sense.
Well, you better hope I do. Because that's the only thing that'll keep you alive.
Tell us what you saw, Sheriff.
Well, Beach and Haskins have been arguing all afternoon.
That's a stinking lie right off. I never even spoke to him today.
Mr. Paladin, now you're the one who insisted we do this by the rules.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, I apologize for the conduct of my client. Sit down, Mr. Beach.
You make me.
Go ahead, Sheriff.
Well, Beach there suddenly drew down on Elmo. And you all know how fast Beach is. Elmo didn't even get his gun out.
Defendant drew on victim, killed him. Sworn to by your own sheriff.
Any cross-examination, Mr. Paladin?
Yes, sir. Sheriff, will you repeat your oath of office?
What is this? The defense is limited to subjects introduced on direct examination.
Well, I'm very grateful to the prosecutor for instructing me. However, the prosecutor has brought out the fact that this was testimony by the township's sheriff, and I'm simply trying to establish what special significance that fact holds.
I can't deny the logic in that, Adams. You had to stress the fact that Tyler is our sheriff. Tell him what you can.
Well, as far as I can remember, I said I'd support and defend the Constitution of the land and the laws of the territory.
Nothing about quelling riots and insurrections, arresting criminals, protecting women, children.
Now, ain't that all included when you say you uphold the law?
Well, it is complicated, isn't it, Sheriff? It's a vast system. It's not a system, it's a labyrinth of laws and legal procedures where a man could spend the better part of his life learning just one small part of it.
It's too doggone mixed up and tangled up for my taste.
Yeah. Well, Sheriff, would you say that it might be a better idea to say, select the sheriff and the judge and the prosecutor and allow them to settle questions of right and wrong as each one came up?
Well, now, I reckon I'd trust my judgment all right, but...
Your Honor, he's leading this into completely immaterial areas.
Well, be a little quicker on your feet. He's already made his point.
Well, we'll tell the jury not to pay any attention to all of this.
Disregard what you heard. And you quit telling me how to run my court.
I'm beginning to doubt you even saw the shooting.
I was standing less than 10 feet away.
Less than 10 feet away? Why didn't you interfere when Haskins drew his gun?
He had it out before I could move.
The sheriff has just testified that he didn't even draw his gun.
Well,
Weren't you listening when the sheriff testified?
I tried to listen and to get the story straight, but...
That's all. No further questions. Now, it is a remarkable facet of our system of jurisprudence We take a perfectly ordinary chair, just like that one there. We put a supposed thoroughbred in it, and he immediately betrays himself by braying like a jackass.
Now, wait a minute, Paladin. You've got no right to make a speech every time you stand up.
Sir, I was simply trying to point out that our system of jurisprudence is remarkably efficient. Now, you do agree with that, don't you?
I never said I didn't. I'm just complaining that every time you...
Sir, I was simply trying to say that our system of jurisprudence, whatever its faults and its lengthy, time-consuming formalities, is still productive, generally speaking, of justice. Or does our learned county prosecutor disagree with that?
Aren't you going to keep him in order?
Mr. Paladin, I'm cautioning you that this is not an exercise in citizenship. What I'm saying is that it is not necessary for the court or its officers to constantly reaffirm a belief in this country's laws or principles. Mr. Paladin, this is not an elocution platform. The purpose of a trial is simply to determine whether or not the defendant is innocent or guilty.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. And any other reason for holding a trial would be hypocrisy. I apologize for wasting the court's time on a matter so obvious.
Well, prosecutor, do you have another witness to call or not?
The prosecution calls Thomas Beaker.
I saw him sneak out about a minute ago.
Josh Cassidy. Get up here, Josh. Josh! Josh! All we need is one person to corroborate the sheriff's testimony.
You mean tell the same story?
I don't need your help. Well, come on! There were dozens of you willing an hour ago! Well, what difference does it make? It seems to me you're forgetting the real reason we're holding this trial.
A trial is a search for truth, prosecutor.
Verge Beach is a murder! That's your precious truth. I've seen him take life. Every man in this room has seen the same.
If you must string him up, take him out and do it for something he's actually done. But don't ask me to run a proper court and then whine that the law casts too bright a light for a lynching.
Look, I say we have had a fair trial, and it's time for a verdict!
Does the prosecution rest?
Yes!
Mr. Paladin.
Your Honor, I believe I've said enough.
Like the judge was saying, Mr. Adams, talking about lynching's one thing, but sitting in a courtroom and twisting around with the law, that's something else again.
Mr. Foreman, I believe you have a very good point there. The law should be something like, well, something like church.
Can't you shut him up?
I'm forced to find you in contempt of court, prosecutor, and as
You're a dead man, Adams.
There. You see, he was already pulling the trigger. Now, it didn't matter how many of you behind me the blast got to.
Now when there's a rattler loose in the room, do you debate or do you stomp on it?
If it please the court, having undertaken the defense of Mr. Beach.
Now do you see that we're only trying to protect ourselves?
I see, Mr. Adams. I always have. What you're saying is that if most of the members of any community decide that one other member is dangerous and should be done away with, then it should be done quickly, without the delays and risks inherent in a court trial.
Oh, that's about it.
Well, sir, I'm prepared to withdraw from this case. I'm prepared to leave this town if you are prepared to accept an equally fair and simple request. See, in order to guarantee equal treatment, as is right and necessary in a democracy, you will agree to distribute periodically secret ballots containing the names of each member of this community. Those ballots will be marked by every other member of this community. Yes or no, life or death.
I'm surprised no one has used this before. Marvelously simple, efficient, bound to curb theft, adultery, gossip. It may even stamp out bragging, jealousy, short weighing by merchants, overdue bills from customers.
Golden era. Friendship, mercy, kindness, love. Your Honor, I seem to detect some resistance to innovation.
Well, now, since obviously you all wish to return to the rather inefficient and archaic system we've been using, the court, reluctantly in this instance, must follow the dictates of the law, rather than personal dislike, fear, or desire. Noting that the testimony offered by the prosecution has been conflicting and without corroboration, the court rules that no prima facie case has been proven and directs the sheriff to release the defendant. There is a condition. Defendant is herewith enjoined from using firearms in this township, and Mr. Paladin appointed agent of the court in enforcing that order. Court is adjourned.
Fairly, legally,
hate for you to think I'm not the appreciative sort, but the old man did kind of put you in my way.
I'm sorry I put you in that position, but the court must be practical as well as legal.
I suppose I understand, Your Honor. Now, on the contempt charge against the prosecutor, I'd appreciate it if you'd fine him exactly $1,000.
Are you charging us for killing Beach?
No, sir. For defending him.
Well, look what Santa Claus brought me. I must have been a real good girl. You buy me a drink?
I am cold, weary, hungry, and I got half the dust of Texas on my back. You excuse me while I get something to eat?
No offense. When you thaw out, the name's Annie.
Hey, give me the money. Give me the money to get to it. Come on, Jake, give us more. Now, if you're looking for a room, there ain't none. Boys had reserves 2 months ago. Do it every year. They like their holiday.
Hot meal will do.
That kitchen was cleaned out hours ago. Of course, I could heat you a little stew, but I wouldn't guarantee it. Ain't exactly fresh.
A hot meal will do nicely.
You know, mister, it wouldn't do no harm if you was to get a little of that holiday spirit.
Well, I'm very happy to see that the true Christmas spirit prevails. Now, will you get me that stew?
Man shouldn't be by himself this night. He's lonesome, mister. Like a little snort to celebrate the occasion.
Those presents for your children?
Children? Oh, I ain't got no kids. They're all grown up and gone. Ain't got time for the old man. Every year I buy these doodads for them just like when they was little. And you know what? I wind up keeping them for myself. Got nobody to give them to. Them young'uns got no place, no time for the old man. Oh, well.
All I can say about that stew is it's hot.
Mister?
Mister, I need a room.
Well, I'm sorry, we're all out of room.
Well, any place at all. I can pay.
Told you we're all filled up.
Well, wait, just let me explain.
I said we ain't got it!
Well, I am sorry my stew got in your way.
Sorry he doesn't have a room for you. I'm sorry he also doesn't have a room for me. You get me another plate of that stew.
Mister, I know it don't do no good, but I do beg your pardon.
Well, son, you're probably just as tired, as cold, and as hungry as I am. You sit down, all I can tell you is the stew is hot.
Well, I couldn't eat right now. Well, thanks anyway.
Hey, mister. Bet you $5 you can't do this.
Don't have a room if you think you can make it.
No, please. Please.
Is your wife, son? You bring her on inside. You get her a room. Now that
cowboy and his wife, they need a room very badly.
You didn't hear me very well, did you?
We ain't got one! Well, I may just have to empty one for you. I suggest you look at her very closely.
Not in here, she don't.
Now, when your friend comes to, I suggest you tell him Merry Christmas for me. All right? She's not gonna have that baby in the street!
Just who do you think you are? You come in here throwing your weight around, you... Well, I got the storeroom. I guess they could use that.
Thank you very much. Get out of there. Get out of the way.
Well, I guess you won't be needing this for a while. Mister? I sure do thank you.
Your first child?
Yeah, we've prayed for this, and now I'm afraid. She's not very strong. We thought we had more time, but I guess these things are decided somewhere else.
You stay with her.
Yeah.
Have you got a doctor in this town?
Yes, we got a doctor. Best sawbones in the whole state of Texas.
That's fine. Now, where can I find him? Come on.
There he is. All year long, he doesn't touch a drop. And that was holiday vacation, he calls it. You can't blame a man just once a year.
Well, how much coffee will it take?
You can pour coffee into him until you're blue. Won't do no good. It's not even due to move for another day. We just plop him up here and then we wait.
Hasn't anybody ever needed him while he was on vacation?
Well, once.
And?
Man died. You can't get Doc back from his vacation before it's over.
Well, I'm just gonna try. Ladies, that girl in the storeroom there, well, she's pretty obviously going to have a baby. Now, who is there who'll help me get that doctor in some shape so he can assist?
Not me! There ain't a milder jet in all of Texas except when he's got a slew full. And besides, Doc's on his annual stam wonder. And I don't blame him none either. Yeah. Look, mister, some of us come to this town only one time a year. Tain't like she is the only woman to ever have a baby.
Now, you listen to me. There's a human being in there that needs your help.
She'll live without it.
And if she dies...
She won't be the first woman ever done that, neither.
Friend, in just a few minutes, you could be sleeping a lot more soundly than your doctor.
You looky here, mister. Most men don't talk to me that way.
Well, I'm not most men.
Mister? Hurry.
Let's go.
Pain's bad now. What are we gonna do?
It'll be all right. You try not to be afraid.
I'm not afraid. It's a good thing that's happening to me.
Well, it's not a very good place for it to happen.
I don't mind those men out there. My father and brothers were like that. Their lives are hard, and they have to be hard, too, or die.
Well, you're a very wise girl.
I love you so much.
In fact, he never tries to conceal.
Now what? Now I want a bottle of whiskey, some clean cloths, and some hot water.
Now, you listen. I left this bar twice tonight on account of you. Once to give you your dinner, once to introduce you to our doctor. That register's just busting at the seams. I ain't had a night like this since they strung up Obie Peters.
Now, the good Lord gave you two hands. One to take with and one to give with, and you'd better start giving.
Now, Mr. Paladin, there's no reason for you to get all riled up like that.
That's for the hot water. Now, you listen. It's bad in there, and it's going to get worse. You people are not going to help that girl. The least you can do is give her some peace and quiet.
You're singing psalms to a dead horse, mister.
Annie, I need you.
I had a feeling you'd change your mind, honey.
That girl in there needs you.
Not me.
Are you a woman? You ought to know what she's going through.
I know.
Well, then help her. Here. That's right. A little more to ease the pain.
I don't know, maybe Jake's not gonna like this. Jake pays me to entertain the customers, and he believes in value received.
Annie, I can't do this alone. I need your help.
But Jake's gonna come in here.
Leave Jake to me.
It's not really that. I'm not really sure I can help her.
You can try.
Yes. I can try.
Angels can do no more.
Don't worry, honey. Come on, now take my hands and squeeze just as hard as you want. Now, I won't mind.
Hey, them boys are kicking up a storm out there. Now, you come on out and keep them happy.
Annie, you stay right where you are.
You sure are putting a damper on the proceedings around here, mister. I wouldn't want those men to lose that holiday spirit.
That would be a shame.
Look, I'm not running no charity ward. This is costing me money. Now, I'll try to find her room some other...
She stays right where she is. Now get out of here.
Hey, Annie! Come and collect that debt. You promised. Come on. Annie, stay right where you are. I'll take care of this. Hey, Annie!
Well, I didn't know you were sweet on Annie.
Excuse me. Put that over the window when you get time.
I'd like to shake your hand, mister. Anybody can take care of Harry Belden like that's all right with us. I'm going
I wonder how many of you have read the Gospel of Luke.
What are you getting at?
Well, it might interest you. It tells the true story of Christmas.
Your halo's on too tight, mister. We're having a little fun, that's all.
Fun. There's a woman in that other room fighting for her life. You people out here behaving like a pack of animals. What kind of fun are you having?
Please, listen to me now. This is no time to be fighting. Don't you know that in just a few more minutes it'll be Christmas?
Oh, man, I know how you feel, but the rest of you, what difference could that possibly make to you?
Who do you think you are, mister? Busting in here, insulting us, throwing your weight around? Now, you either apologize, or we're gonna have to teach you some manners.
Well, you're welcome to try.
Beautiful child.
That's a boy.
I promised you a son. Did you doubt me?
No. beautiful. Like his mother.
You're a very lucky young man.
Yes, I know. I'll never forget this night. Or you.
Though I speak with the tongues of men and angels and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or tinkling cymbals. Tears, Annie.
Up until now, I never cared much for Christmas. It was just a time to be lonely. But when I put that baby in her arms, it was like I gave her something.
We, all of us, we got thinking about what you said out there. And we wanted to do something. It's not very much. We'd like to have them have it, though.
Thank you very much.
These are for the baby, ma'am. They might not be appropriate like, but it's all I got.
Thank you.
Ma'am, you did me a big favor. I got somebody to give them to.
Innkeeper, will you send my jacket on to the Carlton Hotel in San Francisco? Merry Christmas. three basic ingredients for a good salad. A miser for the vinegar, a spendthrift for the oil, and a madman for the tossing.
I assure you, Mr. Paladin, the next time I will remember.
Well, when you do remember, I have the other half.
Mr. Paladin now will go play blackjack.
Mr. Paladin will now enjoy his brandy, his coffee, and his cigars.
But very lucky day. Hey boy read Mr. Paladin fortune. Today everything lucky. Female woman say to Hey boy tell Mr. Paladin he come play blackjack.
Lady, hey boy, not female woman.
Lady? Maybe so. She deal cards, blackjack.
A woman dealer in the Carlton?
She take employment while you away. Very nice. Nice here, nice there, nice.
Well, as Hey Boy says, Mr. Paladin will now go play blackjack.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, gentlemen. From now on, no bets under $100.
I never heard anything like that.
It's too much for me.
Sorry. Mr. Paladin?
Well, now, is that surprise, criticism, or pleasure?
That yours?
Mine.
My husband sent it to me. From prison. Doesn't that make you want to know who I am?
I have a great feeling you're about to tell me.
I'm Jess Harden's wife. Jess Harden, well, they say he stole $80,000 from the bank in Warlands.
I've never heard of Warlance or Jess Harden.
Warlands is dead now. Ghost town. Several years ago, it amounted to something. Jess used to clerk in the general store there. Then one night, the bank vault was blown up. They say Jess did it.
Do you believe he did?
I don't know, but I will next week. When he comes home.
Money?
Never turned up.
Does Harden know what Warlance is now?
He told me that he'd be back and meet me in the very same spot in the general store. Just like nothing happened in between.
Well, now, if Harden did steal that money, there'll be a lot of people who believe it's hidden in Warlance or close by.
Mm-hmm. They'll be waiting for Jess, too. I need somebody on my side.
And this, I take it, is your offer for my services.
Are you accepting?
Well, if I weren't, I should have protested your method of dealing some moments ago. Where do I cash these in?
I'll be waiting for you in Warlands next Wednesday.
In a ghost town?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the cash.
Mr. Paladin?
Mrs. Harden, thank you.
You reckon it's him?
Hang tight. If it is Hardin and you plug him, we got nothing.
We got his woman.
She might not know where the money is.
That's fine. You just told him there's some real friendly folks in here.
Yeah, well, his jumping that way made me nervous.
There's another one.
Squatters' rights on Jess Hardin. You hear me? So clear out of here! I get my hands on you, you ornery female, you wish a bullet got you first! Break every bullet!
Easy. I said easy. My door is barricaded.
How did you...
High ceiling. High ceilings mean attics, and attics have crawl holes, and sooner or later they're going to figure that out. Well, all those happy warriors waiting for Jess Hardin to lead them to the pot of gold. Huh?
They're going to be disappointed. Bossheads trying to grab everything they can.
That one out there in the street?
No. The horse is mine. Deliberately shot it so I couldn't break away.
Who shot the man? You're very interesting.
So are you. I paid $1,000 for the hire of that gun, but you don't seem ready to use it.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't really enjoy my work. And I think I'll see what the boys in the back room will have.
Don't be a fool.
That hotel does have to be cleaned out.
Alone? You're gonna go in there?
Yes, I am. And you're gonna cover me.
What's the sense in hiring you if you're gonna get yourself killed right off?
Well, I think it'll take me about 4 seconds to get out of here and into that saloon right next to the hotel. Surprise will buy me 1 second. You start shooting, that'll buy me 2 more.
That only adds up to 3.
I know.
Ready.
fellow that rode in. Yeah, I know, but where'd that other one come from? When did he sneak in the saloon?
What are you up to over there?
Gonna put that down?
Let this make you feel too easy. I still want to know what you were doing over there.
Well, let's say the parting was less than friendly.
Pretty woman. You talked to her?
I should have talked less and listened more.
This Hardin's $80,000. Sure be populating this town.
I wouldn't want that money to end up in anybody's hands who didn't know how to spend it.
Yeah. I'm still able.
Why'd you help me out there?
Curiosity. I want to know how come you were in there with her. You know, it's not the bullet that a man should be afraid of. It's a hole it leaves.
Let me look at it.
You stay put. Iron cuffs. They leave their mark if you wear them long enough.
So I understand.
Sure, this cell was just hardened once. That's how I know about this party.
I don't suppose there's any whiskey left in this place.
Have a look.
Guess Hardin doesn't show up pretty soon. This place is gonna start looking like a boomtown again.
Nobody cuts in. I had this idea first 7 years ago.
Everybody out there is saying that too. Even her.
You ready for this?
My name's Al Long. Mean anything to you?
No.
I didn't think it would. I've had what the poet would call a wasted life. Even figured out what I want on my tombstone. Here lies Long. Too many ways he was short.
Should have rushed that female yesterday when we were still the only ones in town. Hardin shows up, he'd be pie. Just pie to deal with. And we had a gun against her pretty head.
You keep flapping about when Hardin shows up. What happens if he don't show up?
I give you 2 good reasons why Hardin is gonna show up. Number 1, his wife's here. Number 2, that means the money's here.
Half the Western Territory's here, too. You listen to me in the first place. We'd be moseying around down there before Hardin comes in. See to it we ain't got no sudden partners hanging on our coattails.
I waited a long time for this gold strike, Corbin. 7 years. Ever since I heard he first got sent up. I reckon I done spent that money, 100 times in my mind. Places I'd go. You know, every time I'd look at a pretty woman, I'd just pick and choose, just like as if I already had that 80,000.
40,000.
Yeah. 40,000.
We gotta get it first.
about the best I can do for now.
You might have asked me if I wanted that for a watch fob.
I'm sorry. Would you like it?
No, I guess it don't make any difference. Every man's got to die sooner or later.
And some men die both ways.
Yeah. Prison taught me that. You know, might seem kind of silly to you, but I would like that bullet.
All right.
Your gun, mister. Start backing.
You one of them that was shooting at my wife, wasn't you?
That's right, Hardin. Step aside, mister.
There'll be others come along. You know all along I was Hardin?
I wasn't sure.
I left this town as a two-bit store clerk. I'm something else now, ain't I?
Prison can be very educational.
Break a man's heart. You want me to break your heart?
Why don't I just get you across the street to your wife?
You better wait first. You better listen. See, I didn't steal that $80,000. It wasn't there. Edna's the only treasure I left in this town. Sure, I blew open the bank vault. Sold black powder in the store. There wasn't any money in that vault. I tried to tell that to the court. They wouldn't believe me. Not even Edna. I wanted that money so bad for her. She said she'd die if we didn't get out of this town.
He's a liar. No, he's got to be a liar.
He's dying.
Die? He's been dead to me for 7 years. The work I've done to get him out, money I could have spent on myself. Do you want to know what he's made of me? A card dealer. Well, sir, I'm going to make him tell me the truth.
That man's dying, and all he's got left in this world is his memory of you, and you can't give him that.
Paladin, what if he is lying? Now, after he's dead, the money is lost to everybody. Well, can't you understand that? There's enough money for both of us. We could spend it together. Well, he'll tell me the truth, and you can trust me.
I trusted you when I crossed the street. Now, let's see. If your shot had been a little better, you could have convinced the others that I was just Hardin, and with Hardin dead, the others would have stopped trying.
No.
Oh, you are a gem.
Edna? Edna?
Jess. Jess, I want to ask you something.
You know the answer. I love you.
It isn't fair.
He tell you where he hid the money?
No, not me. Of course, she'd be the one he'd tell.
No. No, you heard him. Well, there isn't any money.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, Miss Hard. You're a liar. Because you're the only one he would tell the truth to. And I just want you to know, I'm sticking to your heels like a leech until you decide to cut me in.
Now, sir, this lady might hold out for a very long time.
I don't care if it's another 7 years.
Now you tell him the truth.
Mrs. Harden, I did tell him the truth.
Now, you just better learn to like looking at this face. Because every time you turn around, I'm gonna be there.
Well, I do hope you two will be very happy.